Hello and welcome to Trucker Passive Income. My name is TK Keith, and the focus on this channel is to help you drive less and earn more. I've been in the trucking industry for over 15 years, and the reason why I created this channel is because people think that we're just dumb drivers, that we just don't have anything to do. This is like our worst case scenario. For me, for myself, I was actually a mortgage loan officer prior to getting into trucking. I've had several businesses, and I got into trucking because I wanted to get in, make some good money, travel a little bit, and then, buy and invest into real estate, which took a lot longer than I thought it would to do, but eventually I got there. And the way I got there as far as getting off the road is through information products, creating products based on the things that I had learned, the things that I knew, the things that people needed. Now, back in 2009, I was a lease purchase driver with Swift. And I worked with numerous companies, but this is where things really took a turn for me. And I had to wake up and realize that trucking is as stable as it is not stable for the drivers, right? Because the economy crashed back in 2009, and I had a student, and myself and the student were left stranded pretty much in Baltimore, Maryland, waiting on a load for a whole week because there was no loads moving. There was nothing moving. And of course I had bills. So I got to thinking, because I had been listening to people like Robert Kiyosaki, Jim Rohn, all the motivational stuff that we, have time to listen to while we're driving and, just doing our job. And so one of the main things that I kept running across was that people who are wealthy produce things. They produce things. They don't just work for them. They don't just work and do a job. They actually have things that produce for them. They have income producing assets. And what income producing assets do is they allow you to leverage your time and allow you to use something to basically make the money for you. Right. So that's why the passive income part, where the passive income part comes in at. Being able to use the information, being able to use the knowledge, being able to use the understanding that you have about specific things, packaging it up, and then selling it to a market is an asset. So for me, my first asset was called How to Boost Your Credit in 90 Days or Less. This happened back in 2009. Like I said, after the crash, I had to figure something out because I had bills, I had stuff to do, and there was literally hardly anything moving. And so I edited the book. It took me about a week and a half, along with the young lady I was dealing with at the time. And I put it out about a week, 2 weeks later, and I made my first few sales. Now, it wasn't what I thought. I thought I was going to be a billionaire off of that one book, but little did I know it was going to take a lot more than that. But it was a step in the right direction as to learning how this game operates, right? You create something from your mind, and you create something that allows you to leverage your time and sell while you're sleeping, while you're doing whatever you want to do. Now, my second info product, or my second thing, my book, I had a lot more information, a lot more knowledge at that particular point. I had advertisement, I had a podcast, I had other things that supported the marketing of that particular product. And so it actually sold a couple thousand books. I actually sold a few thousand, so it did pretty good, and it's still selling to this day. I still have it on Amazon, it's still selling. And so that's a beauty of having an asset. It sells continuously, and over time I've built even more assets that continue to bring me passive income. So whether or not I drive, whether or not I sleep, whether or not I stay in bed, I'm still going to make something every single month to the tune of about $10,000 per month. So it's doing pretty good, and that's what I wanted to share with you on this particular platform, Trucker Passive Income, is your ability to maximize the things that you know, package them up and sell them, and give you the opportunity to not have to be on the road and working your life away in the truck, right? And again, like, as drivers, there's more to us than just truck drivers. Like, I've met authors, I've met people who are great at different sports, who are great at woodworking, who are great at things that people are willing to pay hundreds of dollars for, if you can package it right, if you can sell it, if you can market it, if you can do all the things that encompass building a business around the things that you know. So that's why Trucker Passive Income was born. It was born to help other drivers create passive income outside of your normal typical driving thing, because you know more than just driving. There's more to you than just driving. And not only that, your family. You have a family. You have people that actually care about you. You have, other things that you want to do in life. I personally never wanted to spend the rest of my life in a truck. I never did. I love driving, but I knew there was more for me to life. I knew there was more out there for me to do, which is why I turned to the idea of creating products from something that I already knew that people were actually looking for, people are searching for. So it's a beautiful time to create things. The market is always fluctuating. The trucking market is always fluctuating up and down. One day, if you're owner operator, the load board is dry. If you have a contract, people pull contracts all the time. If you're a company driver, there's no loads. If you're a lease purchase, they're slowing down your freight because you've tapped out your miles for the month. And so it becomes very, very frustrating when it comes to trucking, because those things do exist that people rarely ever talk about. And so this particular channel was created for you if you are looking for that. So let me know what you're interested in. Some of the things we're going to be talking about, again, is crypto. We're going to be talking about podcasts. We're going to talk about blogging. We're going to be talking about product creation. We're going to talk about course creation. We're going to talk about building a business online. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And I look forward to hearing from you. Leave a comment in the comment section, letting me know what you thought about the video, what you want to learn more about, or just introducing yourself, because I'm a pretty friendly guy and just want to share information and learn and all that kind of good stuff. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the near future. Peace.